Heya, this is Sydney, and I am here to talk us through Sunday, May 11th, 2025. Sunday is the sun's day, and the sun is in Taurus. A sun in Taurus is, you know, thinking or desiring or trying to create a sense of security, stability. Um, it's about the money, honey. It's about resources. It's about calm. It's about patience. It's about, luxuriating in the bodily senses. It's about touch. It's about smell. It's about taste. It's about food. It's about substances like that you eat, right? Or you adorn on your body. Sunday, the moon is in Scorpio. So it's in the sign opposite of the sun. We are, in general, feeling kind of out of it. I am a sun in Taurus. And so whenever the moon goes into Scorpio, I feel pretty out of sorts. And I feel like I'm being pulled in two directions, right? Which is one, really just trying to experience like a sense of simplicity. And then the moon in Scorpio is like, everything is complex, everything is complicated, everything is intense, everything is critical, everything is super passionate. And like, that's not where Taurus is trying to be. At 3:39 and 3:46, we have the moon in aspect by biquintile to Neptune and sesqui square to Jupiter and Gemini. I think there's something around our visions and our dreams, and then maybe some sort of frustration around all of the things that have come up. And I say that because the moon sesqui squaring Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter and Gemini just has all of the options, and moon in Scorpio is so complex. So it's complexity with multitudes. That's a lot. And it can be very frustrating to be trying to feel everything. 4:37 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have the moon square Mars. This is an emotional outburst. This is feeling angry, certainly, impassioned, wanting to take some sort of charge or change in our situation. 7:04 a.m., we have the moon by quintile Venus. This can be a pleasant aspect. It definitely has to do with our drives and desires, the things that we desire. At 3:56 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the moon sesqui square Saturn in Pisces. I think this is feeling like emotionally blocked, or definitely a frustration, like we're hitting our heads against a wall, that we can't make all of the changes that we need to make, or that we're feeling so intensely about things that like we're being told to slow down, and like that's really, really hard. Or we feel a limit in how we can connect in some sort of way. At 10:11 p.m., we have Mercury in Taurus, semi-sextile Venus in Aries. I think this is interesting because it has to do with Venus. Mercury in Taurus is being ruled by that Venus in Aries. So and it's also in aspect by semi-sextile. So there's something, a new idea around our value is forming, is emerging here, which is great because, Venus has to do with relationships and how we are in relationship to others and how we are social, how we connect, those sort of things. And then very, very late at night, 11:59, it's the last aspect of the day. Venus in Aries is going to trine Mars in Leo. So the relationship planets, right? Or are some of our relationship planets, right? These essential needs and our drives and desires. This is, man and woman. This is yin and yang. This is reception and projection. They come together in this beautiful flowing trine. And so, in like a relationship chart, we would say, oh, yeah, we love it. Now we're cooking with grease, right? Venus and Aries trine Mars and Leo, we are intuitively aligned with our drives and desires and our needs and our desires and how we want to get things done and the things that we love. Like, it is a really, really beautiful trine. So I'm hoping that for all of the frustration and the intensity, now we have this great trine. Try to get laid. Like, you know, get in bed with your partner and like put on the business. It's a great that's a great aspect for physically connecting with your lover. So hopefully that ending aspect makes it all worth it. There's been a lot of stuff this week around making new plans around our relationships and how we go forward and the things that we independently need and how we value our own sense of independence and how we do things. And so I hope that this ending aspect really brings that all into alignment for us. The world is on fire. There's a lot of fire in the sky with the Venus and Mars and Neptune and Chiron. There's a lot of fire in the sky right now. And so we're feeling pretty passionate. We're feeling intense things. And there is a caution to not get too carried away with that, right? But to try to ground ourselves, do the Sun and Taurus things, and more practical things, like tangible, practical things as well. So take care. That's Sunday.